Hey guys, this is Aaron Hunt. Welcome to Shadow Run Vineyards. It's harvest season, and today we're out on the crush pad processing grapes and moving them into their fermentation bins. So what we've got here is some Petite Sirah grapes that we destemmed and sorted and took a little bit of juice out of so that there'd be a higher ratio of skins to juice. And what we're going to do next is we are going to pick these up and dump these into these 1 ton bins. This is a half ton, this is a full ton. 2 of these are going to go into one, and then the other 2 are going to go into the other, and this is where they're ultimately going to ferment. You can fill these things to about here because once the grapes start fermenting, everything rises with the CO2 and everything rises up to about here, and you don't want it overflowing. What's really important right now is keeping everything clean. The easiest way to ruin your wine is to get it dirty in any way, which is why, you know, if this, for example, was fermenting in here, we'd be cleaning out the sides in here so you don't have any sticky wine with microbial activity. And that's it. We'll be carefully dumping those into here, hitting them with SO2. We get about 30 parts per million. If the grapes are kind of dirty, or if they've got bird damage, or they've got a little bit of mold, which is not the case here, you might put in more. You might put in 40 or 50 parts per gallon of SO2. It's kind of the most universal substance used in winemaking, and it's to knock back the native yeast and slow them down, and to knock back any bacterial activity. Particularly acetic acid is a big one. You'll hear winemakers refer to VA, volatile acid, and that's something you want to keep out of the wine. And just good winemaking practices, being careful not getting anything dirty, helps that. After we've hit it with SO2, we're going to heat up some yeast, give the yeast the food they need to start working, and then we're going to dump them in here, and they're going to do their thing. They're going to get to work getting into the juice and eating the sugar and turning it into alcohol and helping you know, get everything juiced up and masticated so that the juice is interacting with the berries, and then it'll be ready to press. It'll be dry, meaning there'll be no more sugar left in it. In about 2 weeks, it'll be ready to press. So I guess we can talk about additives. SO2 is one of many additives. It goes into the grapes. Water is another additive we use sometimes. Yeast is obviously an additive. And then there's other additives that we use when something's gotten screwed up. And so far, nothing's gotten screwed up. So we tread lightly. We do as little as possible to just not screw up the process.
Look out, you get it all over you.
That's okay. I'll send some wine away home with you.
Yeah.
That's okay, I have plenty of shout.
Shout it out. I'm thinking you got it, big guy.
Yeah. You gotta go forward, left, forward, because you're losing some juice.
There you go. Now you got it working your way. Ooh, that is a juicy one. Is that all she's got? There you go.
Remember, you've got a whole other one going in.
I know. I just put some on there right now.
Oh, cool.